them as so objectively attractive. It's like, I don't know what to do with you guys. I know I look a little weird. I know I look like if Spinelli from Recess did amateur porn. I know it's very off-putting. This is such a cool spot. I love doing shows in weird spaces. I'm doing a show on 420 at a skateboarding park, so I'm cooler than you. But I've done shows there before, and the first time I went there, they took me to an office, and they're like, ma'am, you have to sign a waiver in case a skateboard falls on you while you're performing and you pass out. I was like, sir, I perform 2 times a week in a basement swingers bar in Florida. I have all of the cancers. Like, I don't know what you think a skateboard is going to do with me. A little bit about me. I've been doing stand-up about 2.5, 3 years now. And when I first started doing stand-up, for some reason, I kind of equated it to getting a tattoo. Like, it's more casual the more times you do it, and it's kind of addicting. However, as I've learned over the past 2.5 years, it's actually a lot more like doing anal. Every time's a surprise. And you never know which time you're going to shit yourself. But they're both kind of addicting. I like to treat balls the same way you're supposed to treat service animals. Meaning I like to completely ignore the fact that they're there until I'm given permission from the owner that I'm allowed to pet them. I get annoyed a lot of the times because people tell me I look a lot like Alanis Morissette. More people do not to know. And it's kind of ironic. But it bothers me because I feel like anytime anyone says I look like Alanis Morissette, all they're basically telling me is you're a woman with long, dark hair, harsh facial features, and you look kind of sad all the time for no reason. However, I don't have a hit song about going down on Uncle Joey in a movie theater. However, I am coming out with a song this year about giving the dad and Frasier a hand job in the bowling alley. I'm very excited for it. I do talk about like sex and stuff a lot during my set, and I'll have like weird guys come up to me after shows and be like, "Oh, so you're like a lady in the streets, but a freak in the sheets, right?" I'm like, "No, I'm actually a lot more of like a Garth Brooks in the streets and a Chris Gaines in the sheets kind of girl myself." Who in here knows the whole like Garth Brooks Chris Gaines saga? Okay, for those of you who don't, in the 90s, country superstar Garth Brooks like woke up one day and put on some leather print pants and grew a tee and was like, "I'm a rock star now." And released an album. It was a good album, but we just kind of like went with it, and I'm such a pop culture nerd that it pisses me off that we don't have like a social equivalent to that nowadays. Like the closest we could get is if we woke up tomorrow and like Cardi B was a saxophone player for Real Big Fish. But we just pretended to not know for a while. Like she'd walk on stage every night with like checker print Fashion Nova pants and fedora. And then 3 months later it was like, "Surprise guys, it's me, Cardi." I'm like, "Yeah, Cardi, we know. You kept calling the saxophone your pussy horn the entire time." By the way, I was in Vegas a while ago, and there was a sign out for like a concert that was like a soul band, and it was just like a bunch of white guys with horns, and I was like, "Sir, that's a ska band. That's not a soul band. Get it right." I've lost 70 pounds this year. Thank you guys for clapping for my depression and Adderall addiction. Appreciate that. No, but it's weird. It put me through like a weird state of depression, and I was going through everything. And I went out with one of my best friends, and we're getting together, and we finally went out, we got dinner together. I was finally starting to feel better about myself, and we're walking around downtown Pensacola, and we ran into one of my other friends who hadn't seen me since I lost any of this weight, and she was like, "Oh my God, Carol, you look so good. What kind of drugs do you have?" And I was like, "I'm sorry, I don't have any." And she was like, I'm sorry, that's so stupid of me to say. It's just that like, your teeth are so fucked up. I thought you might be be on meth or something. It really upset me, obviously. But like, I'm an adult woman, so I spent the next, like, I just tried to get over it really fast, and I spent the next like 30 minutes walking around downtown Pensacola just trying to get over it. And I texted the guy from Publix that told me I was pretty like 6 years ago. He was like, man, I'm married, I have kids now, please leave me alone. But I was just pacing downtown Pensacola with my best friend, like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't understand this. Like, the only thing my ex-boyfriend would ever tell me is that he liked my teeth. And yeah, he was on meth at the time. But I don't think that had anything to do with it. I do enjoy dating a lot. For me, dating is like an extreme sport like bowling. But I'm terrible at it. And I had this really beautiful, intimate moment with this guy, and we were making out on his couch together, and in the middle of us making out, he just stopped, and he looked at me in the eyes, and he grabs my face, and he just says, I think you're a little autistic. But you're kind of hot. So no one ever said anything to you. And so later that night when we were having sex, he like unbuttoned and zipped down his pants, and like right here, like right on his fupa, he had the words "thank you" tattooed. But it was like a 56-point font size, and in like an old English text. Like he had a quote from the Canterbury Tales tattooed right above it. It's actually not the worst thing a man has ever said to me after sleeping with me. I actually give that award to the time a guy just fist bumped me afterwards. And then said, congratulations, you take it like a G. Which is not something you say to a lady after sleeping with her. That's something Omar Little says in a Bad the Wire fan fiction.